Today we're reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. You already know his takes are controversial, so let's react to it, break it down, and see if we agree or disagree.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good and you?
Good. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okie dokie. We're talking about keeping versus getting, or getting versus keeping.
Okay.
Let's do this. What do you got?
Well, I feel like in the Black community, us Black women, we definitely have a problem with being vulnerable and being submissive when the time is right with a guy. So it's hard to keep somebody when you're constantly bucking at them. You can't let a man be a man and you're trying to take that role as well. So I agree with that.
Were you raised with your mother and father, or just were you raised with one parent like most of us?
Um, in the beginning, for my first couple of years, it was my mom and my dad.
Hmm.
And then they separated. So it was
Okay.
more of a
I mean,
co-parenting type thing.
and do you have any siblings?
Yeah, two older brothers and now two younger sisters.
Okay. So, would you like to be married one day?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You're like, yeah.
It's I only say it like that because again in today's day and age it's very complicated. Not a
Ah,
lot of people are getting serious like that.
see, I am always my bullshit detector goes off on high alert when I hear women say into this day and age.
Why?
Because you're evolutionary evolved to be what you are, regardless of the day and age. Can a female of the species survive without the group? No. Women need men.
I agree.
So is it that you don't want to be married? Or are you afraid
I'm afraid to get married again because of
that? So what are you afraid of?
I wouldn't say the trials and tribulations, but that is part of it
Okay.
because
Okay.
I've
What
seen what
when
my
you
mom went through
okay.
and
Now
I've always based off like what
what
as
they
I was
went through,
growing up, I wanted to do the opposite and become the opposite
do
and kind
you
of.
now without getting too personal,
Hmm.
were your mother and father's situation money motivated? Was it like the most people? Or was there like domestic violence where there was really violence or drugs or anything involved?
Um, I could say it was a mixture of financial problems,
Okay.
and also infidelity.
Okay. Due respect, this is why I think women go wrong. I said it before, that's none of your child's place. How do
It's
you
really
know any?
not.
But how do
I
you but my thing is unless you walked in on your mother or father with somebody, you wouldn't know they're cheating. If there
mm-mm.
are money problems, why do you know if they didn't share that with you?
And I was gonna say that unfortunately it was shared with me, and I did not ask for that
Which
information.
parent does your mother share with you?
Mm-mm.
Your
My dad.
father did?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, and see, this is the burden of sharing this kind of stuff with kids. You said they were co-parents. Did your
Yeah.
mother remarry?
No, my dad married definitely,
Okay.
but my
So
mom didn't.
so the person that who had infidelity, which is your father or your mother?
It was my dad.
Okay. But he remarried.
Yeah,
How did you find out about the infidelity? Who told you that?
my dad.
Okay. Did he tell you that is the reason that they're no longer married?
Hmm.
All right. So I'll give a little leeway. A parent has to give a reason why the kids are divorced. I wouldn't have gone to that level of detail, but your father remarried. Your mother, did you ever see her date anybody?
Yeah, and
No or yes?
I did. I definitely did, and that was kind of the problem for me growing up. Was
Meaning her boyfriends?
what I seen. It wasn't a great example. So
Okay.
I tried to just do the opposite of what I seen, and
Okay.
or
Well,
try to steer away from what.
one big problem is people of this generation involve kids and grown folks' business, and it puts you. So this
Exactly.
is where therapy comes into it. But here's the reality: your mother and father's problems don't sound like anything that you can't find in any neighborhood in this world.
Exactly.
Or or any time period in history, if you don't get married, 28, did you go to college?
Yes,
What's your degree in?
business administration. I'm
Okay.
going for my bachelor's next.
Okay. So what are you planning on doing for a profession?
I want to work in a recording label as in the
Okay.
marketing team. That's what I'm
It's
going for my
more.
bachelor's for marketing and
Okay. So
communication.
how much do you think you will earn annually at the height of your career?
At the height, I would hope at least over 50,000 a year. I would hope.
Okay. I ran a simulation that if a woman was working a job making $50,000 a year from 25 to age 55,
Mm,
no stops, no breaks, and received a cost of living raise 3% every year, 25 to 65, and she retired at 65
mm,
and had a life expectancy to 85. That means she had to live 20 years. That woman would have a shortfall of almost $800,000 in her retirement. It's going to take $2.9 million to live from 65 to 85. What I'm
true.
saying, young lady, is you're going to college and doing all this work to get a middle income job. And if you don't marry, who's going to pay your bills and help you in your golden years if you don't have a husband, insurance, children? Because dogs can't do it and girlfriends can't
Yeah,
do
no.
it. So the fear of being marriage, I need you and I need women to hear. If you are an average earner, marriage is not an option. It is a necessity. And it has been marketed to you as an option to be chosen to not do out of fear. Well, then what's the option after you're 45 and you're just making $50,000 a year? That ain't no money.
Yeah, no, it's not. So I know I completely agree. I believe in there needs to be a man in the house and there needs to be gender roles. I believe in all of that. It's
But
just
if you're scared,
scary.
I don't know what should be scary
It's
is
doing
you
it
eating.
alone.
No, what should be scary is trying to live from 65 to 85. You will need $2.9 million.
Yeah,
I need you to understand how big of a number that is. Older women, older people cost more.
true.
Your insurance, your medications, all these things, you cost more. So what should be scary is the notion of if I don't have a husband, then what are you going to do? Go live with your girlfriend or your sister? Because you're going to have to, and that's what's happening right now. Women are starting to end up living with other women.
And
That,
I was watching your live and I said that to my friend. I was saying a lot of nowadays, a lot of people just rather roommate and it's it's weird.
well, it's because you ladies are the ones that have our divorce rate in our community is approaching 60%, but almost 90% of divorces in the black community are filed by black women. 80% of divorces are filed by women. Women are not staying in relationships anywhere. When a divorce happens, it's usually the woman filing. And why are women filing? Because you've been told that it's life is better single, or you could have other options. But if the way you've talked about it, you're afraid of marriage. I want a world to where women like you are far more afraid to be single, living on cat food.
Yeah. I'm
Because,
afraid of both, honestly, but I'm more afraid of being by myself for sure.
all right, well, if that's the case, then what are you doing to overcome your negative programming in your childhood and because you're 28 years old, man, you
Yeah,
are firmly in the danger zone.
I know.
You're going to hit the
I know.
wall in 2 years, and
I
and
know.
you don't. Time is starting to run out.
I know. I was
So
just telling my friend that.
your friend, but I'm talking to you. I can't talk. So this is why I talk about the danger zone. This is when you ladies need to really get real crystal clear on what you want and do something about it. Because at 35, options start getting taken off the table.
They do.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I've
am
said this.
dating.
I've
I
said this
am.
before. Have you ever seen the show
Mhm.
called The Golden Girls?
No,
Okay, you're dating who? Go ahead.
I'm dating someone right now. He does live in a different state, but
When's the last time you had a relationship?
about 5 years ago.
That's not acceptable.
I
And a
know.
relationship
That's
out
why I
of state,
didn't want to
a
say
relationship. How old is the man out of state?
it. He's younger than me.
Then obviously it's not real. You're playing. And this is why I'm being very serious. You don't have time to play. This is not a joke to me. It's not a game to me. I'm looking at another statistic. Another black woman who is likely going to be unmarried, no children, no family, another not made family. Because you ladies, you said you're going to go to college, right?
Yes, I'm going for my bachelor's.
To go make $50,000 in marketing.
I would feel like that. I would probably start with that. Now
No,
that I
ma'am.
look back
No,
at,
no, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. No.
if
Marketing
I have
doesn't
the,
pay any. No, I come from corporate sales. Marketing. You need to see. This is what I mean. Black. Remember when I was black men? When I said when black women don't know what to do, they run to school. School is the black woman's husband. If the job ain't, that's where y'all run. You run to school like it's God, like it's G. I'm gonna hide in school, go spend money to get a degree in communications and marketing, which is a worthless degree.
is
It's
it?
worthless. It's worthless. Science, engineering, technology, math,
Okay,
business
yeah.
administration, business marketing, business administration, business management, marketing, communications, all worthless. You go get an entry level job somewhere that's paying about $30,000, $35,000 entry level at 30 years old, but you got to go into debt to do that.
True.
So I am more disturbed that black women have been told that makes the most sense to go into college debt than to go get your head right and become a wife and find a husband. Y'all prepare to live life alone. That's what you're doing, whether you admit it or not.
I
I
no,
had a
I
relationship for
agree.
5 years. I got a long distance relationship. I'm gonna go to college so I can use college as a shield to keep men away from me. And I am going to, and then I'll say I'm busy doing this so-called recording job, making $50,000 a year, and you look up and you're 50 years old. And when the
No, now that you say it, it's.
but the
I
fact of the
agree.
matter is I'm saying it, and I'm the only person that's saying it. The Golden Girls, four elderly
I've
women
seen that.
living
Okay, I've
together.
never watched the show, but I've definitely seen
This is
that.
the I'm gonna break this down tomorrow. This is black women's future, because there is absolutely no reason for I'm gonna just say this, man. What you saw is I can't tell you your pain, but it doesn't sound abnormal. But to have
No,
an but to have you almost yeah, it's like black women have relationship anaphylactic shock. To all my medical people, you know what I'm talking about. Black women have anaphylactic shock when it comes to men, black men. Y'all have a hyper allergic reaction to commitment with a black man. Anaphylactic shock is when you see somebody get stung by a bee and they die.
no,
That's how
okay.
y'all tend to act when a marriage or a relationship. Oh God, I saw something happen. Oh, it's gonna kill me. So I'd rather go to college. Thank you for being honest with me, ma'am. You can't avoid well. If
I
you want to
agree.
avoid relationship, you better be making high six figures
No, I'm not
because
trying
it
to
comes
avoid
down.
it. I'm definitely not trying to avoid it. I'm definitely trying to work through it and get better.
Well, the thing is, I hear you say that now, but I don't hear anything in your life before this. I hear college and just I watch YouTube videos. Now, if you're really trying to work to get it better, there'd be counseling, there'd be therapy, you'd be investing money and trying to get my mind right to understand why. I look around and I see my counterparts, my non-black counterparts at my age, and over half of them are married. Even if they got little bitty rings on, they're married.
I
But you
agree
look at
with the therapy. I even spoke with my mom about that. And again, with the black community, I don't know why but therapy is looked down upon. So when I
You came.
told,
You're okay. Stop talking to your mama.
definitely, because I know that's one of my problems. I know.
You're a grown damn woman. Stop talking to your mama. Stop looking for permission to get your shit together.
You're right.
Because your mama, due respect, is not the one that got
Already,
to be married. Your
I
father
was gonna
did.
say
So
already
whether
in
he
place.
cheated or not or
You're
whatever,
right.
he's gone about his business. And unfortunately, the world likes y'all single, alone, and spending money. The world likes it that way.
I agree.
So if you're looking for, what did I say? Single women keep women single. It's because the anaphylactic shock response to a marriage.
Yeah,
So it's not the current state of men; it's the current state of women.
women. I agree.
Because by your own experience, your dad remarried, right?
Yes,
Your mom had the same opportunities out in the market.
definitely
So,
did.
all right, appreciate it, Mo.
Thank you.
Bye bye. I'm
Bye.
bye bye. I'm gonna do.